So all of you are completed your all tasks which are given in the last session. Did you all connect the your app into that emulator? I know the Sujai students are not completed because Sujai is not onto that step. So those who are attended the Sujai classes, I will tell you orally how to connect your app into a emulator. So those who are attended my classes, so did they all completed? I want to answer from those who are attended my classes. Completed, right? I know for Sujai classes, it is that step will not coming. For those who are attended the Sujai classes, um, I will tell you the steps how to do. Don't worry about that one. I'm asking for the those who are attending my classes, and I already tell you the steps and all how to connect it. Okay. So for emulator connection, I know for some students it's already passed. These steps are already you are all know. You just page, you can see some options will be there. Phone, tablet, and some other options will be there. So in that option, select phone. In that option, select phone, and for the pixels, some pixels devices will be there. So in that pixels, you just select pixel 6 or either pixel 7. Select pixel 6 or pixel 7. First thing, have to go to the device manager. In that, click on to that add a new device. Click on to the add a new device. After that, select for the create virtual device. After that, select create virtual device. The new page will be open. The add device page will be open. In that, in the left side, select phone. Some options will be there. Select phone, and in the pixels, you select either pixel 6 or pixel 7. After that, after selecting the pixel 6 or 7, click on next. Click on next. So that configure virtual device page will be open. Configure virtual device page will be open. So in that, you can see that there are two columns will be there, API and Google services. So in that, in the API in the API column, select for API 34 upside down cake Android 14. In the API column, select API 34 upside down cake Android 14. Select API as an API 34 upside down cake Android 14. So after that, in the system images, select Google API Intel. Google API Intel. After that, click on finish. For some student, it is asking for downloading. Wait for some times to download. Wait for some times to download. After that, uh, you can click on finish. Your selected device will be shown in your device manager. Your selected device will be shown in your device manager. I will repeat the steps once again. Go to the device manager, click on to that add a new device. In that, select for that create virtual device. Create virtual device. That dialog box will be open. In that, in the left side, select for that phone. and select the Pixel 6, select phone and select Pixel 6, and after that click on next. After that click on next, and in the configure virtual device page, you can see that API column will be there. API column will be there. So in that API, select the API as an API 34 upside down cake Android 14. Select the API as an API 34 upside down cake Android 14. In the system image, select for Google API Intel, and after that click on finish. After that click on finish. So after downloading your device, the virtual device will be shown in that device managers. In the device managers, you can see your virtual device Pixel 6 or 7, whichever you selected. Did you guys got it right? Those who are new to that emulator and all. Okay, okay. So now how to run your emulator, like how to run your app in your emulator, I will tell you. So you can see in the top of your page, in the top of your page, you can see your project name, greeting card, and version. And after that, it is you are seeing that available devices. You can see that available devices option in the top of your page. You can see that available devices. You have to select your device. You just select your device whichever you downloaded, and after that run your code. There is a run button is there, run app. Run your code and wait for sometimes the code will be loading and running. And in the right side of your page, when where you open that device manager, right? You are opening that device manager. So below the device manager, you can see that running devices. You can see that running devices. So open that one. So your emulator will be shown there. So open that one. So after you got it, I will tell you once again how to run your emulator. Like in the available devices, in the top of your page, you can see that available devices option. In that available devices, select your device, whichever you downloaded, Pixel 6 or the Pixel 7 you downloaded. Select that device, and after that, click on that run button. Click on that run button, and in the right side of your page, you can see that under the device manager, you can see the running devices option will be there. Open that one. So you can see that emulator. You same it as a mobile structure. You can see the emulator. So in that emulator, you can see your output. For some students, you can't see your output in your preview, right? So you can see your output in the emulator. Got it? Okay. If some students are not understanding, like didn't get that emulator and all, you just go to that code lapses, in the session to code lapses, and the overall steps will be there. You follow those steps. If you are facing any errors regarding to the emulator and all, you can in the next session you can address them. Like we can address them. You just tell in the chat in the next session. So now we can move on to the next step, connecting your app to your Android devices, your phone and all, connecting to your app into that Android devices. This step is all new for all of them, right? This step is new for all of them. Okay. So first thing, this is just an backup option. This is not necessary to you have to get your app into your mobile. This is not necessary. Just this is a backup, because if sometimes the emulator is not working or your preview is not working, you can directly install your app into your mobile. So that's why we are just telling this backup option. If you know, if in the future you can use this option. Okay. So for that installing your app into your mobile, the mobile should be in the Android device. It is not possible to do it in that iPhone and all. Just once check it, like what and all the steps I'm telling you, just check it in your phone also. If those option will be there, you can continue. Otherwise, you can't do that one. Once the iPhone users also can check these options will be there or not in your mobile. If there is, if those options will be in your mobile, you can continue that steps. Otherwise, you can't do that one. You just ignore these things. So for installing, we have to go to that first thing. Go in your mobile, in your phones, in your Android devices. Go to the settings. I can't share my screen because this is all in your mobile settings and all. So I can't share. I just orally tell you how to do these things. So first thing, go to your settings. Go to your settings. So in that settings, select go to that about phone. About phone are in some in another some mobile phones is it about devices and all. And one thing that for every mobiles the options will be changes. Like it will be the path will be changed. The option path will be changed. If I am telling that one option, you just check with the other under the other things also. I will tell you the possible ways. I will tell you all the possible ways for some students. Like for some options, I also didn't know in your mobiles. So those students, you have to search it. Okay. So first thing, go to your in your mobile, go to the settings and go to that about phone or about devices option. So in that option, you can see that build number. The build number option will be there in the about phone or about devices option. So those who are not seeing the build number, for some student it will be in that version code or version for some mobiles. Under the version it will be there the build number, or you are clicking on the build number only. So click on that build number 7 times. Click on that build number 7 times. I will repeat once again. First thing, go to the settings, about phone or about devices option. Go to that one, and after that, in that, you have to search for the build number. For some mobiles, it will be a version code, or it showing version code, version name. For some mobiles, it will showing the build number. So click on that build number or the version 7 times. Click on the build number 7 times. So after clicking on the 7 times, the pop-up message will be open. Now you are a developer. So it will enable the developer option. After clicking on the 7 times, the pop-up message will be shown that now you are a developer. So it will enables the developer option. After enabling, go to your search box. In the settings only, go to your search box, search for the developer options. Go to your search box and search for the developer options. Go to the developer option. Click on that option. So for some mobiles, it is not asking for any password and all. If it is asking for any passwords, if it is asking for any password, the password will be your lock screen password. If it is asking for password, it is your lock screen password. You put that one and it will open. Normally, it is not asking for any password and all, but for some in some mobiles, it is asking. So that password will be your lock screen password. Put that one and it will be open. Go to your search box and search for the developer options. Go to your search box and search it for the developer options. And after opening the developer options, in the debugging part, or you can see that USB debugging. You can see USB debugging. You can see that USB debugging, right? So you have to enable that USB debugging. Just enable that USB debugging. So it will, while you are enabling that USB debugging, it will give the warning. You just click on OK. There is any other problem while enabling this one. No other problems from this enabling. So you just click on OK. In the developer option, look for the USB debugging. Enable that one. Did you all enable that USB debugging, right? In your mobiles? Got it, right? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, very good. So after enabling your USB debugging, after enabling USB debugging in your Android Studio, you came to that Android Studio. Okay. So in your Android Studio, go to that file, like main menu. Go to the main menu. In the left top corner, you can see that 4 lines, right? So that one is the main menu. Go to that main menu. In that, go to the option called Tools. Go to the option called Tools. In the Android Studio page, go to that main menu and go to the option called Tools. Go to the Tools option. So in the Tools option, select for that SDK Manager. In the Tools option, select for that SDK Manager. I will repeat once again. In the Android Studio, go to that main menu, that 4 lines. In the left top corner, the 4 lines will be there. That's the main menu. So in that main menu, click on that main menu and go to that Tools option. Go to the Tools option. So in the Tools option, select for that SDK Manager. Select for SDK Manager. So after that, the settings page will be open. Right. After clicking on that SDK Manager, the settings page will be open. So in that, go to that SDK tools. Now when the page will be open, it will be in the SDK platforms. So in that, go to the SDK tools. Go to that SDK tools. Go to that SDK tools. So in the SDK tools, just scroll down in the SDK tools, just scroll down and you can see that Google USB driver. Under the Google repository, you can see that option as a Google USB driver. So it is not installed in your Android Studio. If it is installed already, don't worry about that one. Just click on OK. If it is not installed, you have to install that one, Google USB driver. You install that one, and after that, click on OK. I will repeat once again the steps. In the main menu, go to the tools option. In that option, select for that SDK manager. Select for the SDK manager. In that settings page will be open. So in that, go to that SDK tools. When the page will be open, it will be in the SDK platforms. So go to that SDK tools. Just scroll down a little and you can see that Google USB driver. You have to install that option, Google USB driver. How to install that option. After that, click on OK. After that, click on OK. Did you all install that Google USB driver now? Okay. Or I am teaching too fast? Okay, okay, okay. So now you are enable your in your mobile you enable your USB debugging also, and in your Android Studio also you are already installed that USB driver. For now, connect your mobile and your device laptop. Connect your mobile and the laptop through USB. Through USB wire, connect your mobile and the laptop. After that, in the available resources, before for selecting the device to the emulator, we go to that available resources, right? So there only, in that option only, you can see your mobile device name. That device name you can see. The device name is not your mobile name, like a mobile. What name will be there? Not that one. It will give some code type name. It will give some code type name. You can check it that name in your mobile, and after that you can see here. You have to select that device in the available devices. Select your phone name, like your phone. Select your phone device. That phone device will be shown after only you connected your mobile to your laptop. Otherwise it can't be seen. So you first thing you have to connect your mobile and laptop through your USB. That if anyone not knowing that USB and all, the charging wire is there, right? That's the you can connect with that one. So after that, in the available devices, select your device, your mobile device. Select your mobile device and click on run. Click on run. So when you click on run, it will automatically install in your the app will be automatically installed in your phone. You can see that output. You can see the output of your project in your mobile. You can see your output of your app in the mobile. I will repeat once how to connect your mobile and all. We are creating our first Kotlin Android program, first Kotlin program, and that too using the Android Studio. Using the Android Studio, we are creating we made an first programming, and we created that one simple project, simple app like a greeting app. So in that greeting app, we learn about how to give an text, how to give an text message, and how to change the background color, how to give an text message and how to change the background color. And also we know about we learn about that adding the spaces in the preview. After adding the padding, we can change the differences, like we see the differences in the space. So we learn about the three things in the session one. While doing the greeting card, we uh, learn about the three things. One is adding giving the text message. You are all giving the text messages, hi, my name is whatever the name you given. That message will be one thing. And another one is changing the background color, changing background color. And then after that we are learn about that adding spaces, the spacing, right? So this is all about the session 2. Session 1 and session 2 will completed. So today you have to complete the session 2 assessments, labs and all. You have to complete. If you are not completed that emulator part and all, you just go through with the platform. The all overall steps and instructions will be there. Follow those instructions and try by your own. You can get an output. And another one thing, like, you have to try to resolve the errors by your own first. Think a way how to resolve these errors and all. You are not doing that one. You just simply tell us to, ma'am, I'm not getting this output. I am getting an error. It is still initializing or it is still loading. This and all are the not a reasons, or this will show you are not interested to do. First thing you have to solve, like if you are seeing any errors, if you are seeing any errors, first thing you try to solve or think about the way. Is any way to solve these errors and all? If you still, after you trying to resolve, if you still can't solve that one, so then only you can come and ask me like, ma'am, still it's not possible to resolve, then we can help you. Because all the resources we are already given in the platform, you can see the all the code lapses. In that code lapses, each and every step, each and every minimal steps will also mentioned there. You just go through with those code lapses and you can follow those instructions, you will get an output. This is too simple to do. I hope you can resolve your errors while connecting the emulator or connecting to your Android phone through USB and all. And another one method will also be there to connect your mobile phone to your app, like your app connection to that mobile phone through Wi-Fi. Also, you can connect. This is also so simple. When you are enable in your mobile, you just enable that USB debugging, right? So in those options only, it will show us that Wi-Fi debugging also there. You just enable that one. That Wi-Fi debugging in your phone, the Wi-Fi debugging option will be there, so enable that one. Here in the available devices, in the Android Studio, in the available devices, you can see pairing with the QR code or something. Some QR code will be shown. Connect through Wi-Fi, you click on that one. So some QR code will be given. Scan that QR code and try to connect phone to your app to your phone. Try to connect. This is also simple to connect and all. Through Wi-Fi, it is too simple. You just enable Wi-Fi debugging, and here also here you can see that connection through Wi-Fi. Click on that one. The scanner QR code will be open. You just scan that QR code by your phone and it will connect it. And another one thing, where while you are installing, it will ask for like when you when you click on that run option in your code, how to run your code to get an output, right? When you run your code for installing in your mobile, directly installing to your mobile, it is asking for some permissions, like give permission to install via USB. You have to agree that one. Otherwise, it can't install. You can't see your output. You can see after loading in when you click on the run button, it is showing loading. After sometimes that pop-up will be shown in your Android Studio only, installed successfully. So then you can see your mobile. If it is asking for enable via USB, enable install via USB and all, give permission, give enable, and after that only you can see your output. Got it? Did you all got it right? How to connect emulator and how to connect your app into your mobile directly installation. Okay. So then the session 3 is of build a basic layout. That's the session 3. So in this session, build a basic layout 1 in this session. So in this session, we are creating another one simple app. You all know about, like, we are creating the greeting card as a single screen under one single message. Just a single message will be displayed in the greeting card, and we just change the background color. That's it. And for session 3, in the session 3, we are creating another one card. This is also a single screen, but we are creating that some features will be added here. For the screen, some features will be added. So this is just an uh, that card, like the app name will be the happy birthday card, wishing an happy birthday card. So we are here you are. So in this session 3, you can learn about how to give an two text messages. Here we are giving two text messages, like two messages will be shown in your screen, and after that the changing the font size, changing the font size of the text, the message, changing the font size. And another one thing you have learned here, like adding an image to your app, how to add an image and all, you can learn here. So in the session 3 also you learn the three things. One is giving the two text messages, and another one is font size changing of font sizes, and last one is adding an image to your app. Got it right? What and all in the session 3? So before going to the session 3, before moving on to the session 3 and creating your app and all, so I will just tell you some basic codes, like basic information. Did you all hear about UIs or Jetpack Compose? Is anyone here Jetpack Compose or UIs? Okay, some of them hear about these things and some of them are not. I will tell you. Before Jetpack, I will tell you about the UIs. So UIs is like is the abbreviation is of user interface. So what is UI means? What and all like in one screen, just in one screen, what you are seeing in that screen, like text, messages at all, like text or images, input or output blocks. Just I will give in some examples. Like if you are opening that Google, when you click on that Google icon, you open the Google page, right? So in that page, first thing you can see that Google icon will be there. Google icon will be there, and after that search button will be there. and in below that some information, some images, text, and one mic option, lens. These and all the information you can see in that screen when you open the Google. So what you are seeing, that Google logo, search button, mic, lens, and some images and all, this is called as an UI. What you are seeing in the screen, that's an UI. I will give another examples also. Like you can open the Play Store. When you first open the Play Store, you can see in the bottom some navigations will be there: home, search button, menu, and some other options will be there. And in the top, you can see in the right side, your profile picture will be there, notification icon will be there, and also the search button will be there. Some suggested apps will be there, some text will be there, images will be there. So what and all you can see in the one screen, that's called that UI. That future is called an UI. And another one thing, like I will give another example. Uh, Before only you can see in the emulator. When you run that emulator, before running the emulator, you can see the emulator as in one phone screen, right? One phone screen or that emulator will be open. So after running, while giving the output, the first thing opens is an one Android icon will be open. One Android icon will be open when it will gives an output. The Android icon will be open. So that's the one UI screen. That is one UI screen. And after that, your output will be seen. That's the another one UI screen. So what you are seeing in the screen, that's called UI. Understand, right? And next we can move on to that Jetpack Compose. So I hope you can remember in the starting of the sessions, like Kotlin sessions will be started, right? The session one, in the session one, I tell you that we are using Kotlin. What is Kotlin and why we are using Kotlin in this internship and all. So in that, why we are using Kotlin, I will give one point. We can we are using this for the lesser code. For the lesser code, we are using the Kotlin. We can get an output in the lesser code, so that's why we are using Kotlin. I will tell you I will already tell this point, right? So how can the Kotlin will work on lesser code? No one asking that question that day. So the thing is like this Jetpack Compose. Because of Jetpack Compose, Kotlin is working in the lesser codes. What is Jetpack Compose then? You don't know, right? So Jetpack Compose is one modern toolkit. This is one modern tool for developing an Android UIs. For developing the Android UIs, Jetpack Compose is a tool. So what's its function? Its functionality is to be like it simplifies the codes and helps the developer to code in the lesser. Like it composes the codes. It simplifies the code to developing an Android UIs. So while using this Jetpack Compose only, Kotlin will work with the lesser codes. Got it right? What is Jetpack Compose and why what is the function of this Jetpack Compose? You all got it or not? You understand or not? Okay. So I just give you an simple way of what and all the things here. I just simply, in a simple way, I tell you what is Jetpack Compose and how it works, and what is the work of the Jetpack Compose. So you don't stop here. You have to go after the meeting and all. Whenever you're free, you have to go and search it. What is Jetpack Compose and how it works? You have to learn more about these things. We can just tell you in a simpler way to understand. We can just tell you the things, but we can't tell you that each and every information about those topics. We didn't tell you that each and every information. We are telling just in two lines. There is the page will be there. The page of lines will be there. So you have to go and search what is Jetpack Compose, how it works, and what are all the features here. So you have to search and you have to learn. One thing in here, our contribution is of 30. Our contribution is of 30. You have to put in another 70% contribution to learn. That's it. If you want to know more about this Jetpack Compose, you can go and search. And annotations and all, I already told you guys why we are using that annotations and all, that composable annotation and preview annotation. You all know about that one, right? Why we are using that annotations. Did you all guys know or not? Okay, so some of them are not knowing that one. So annotations, you can see in the code lab, whenever we started the code, at composable and at preview will be, you can see that, right? So composable is the annotation. Composable is the annotations. Before applying the annotations, we have to prefix and character. Prefix means we have to add a character before that word, right? Prefix is an adding something before that word. That's the prefix. So before while applying the annotation, before applying annotations, we are adding character, prefixing a character. That character will be the at the rate. Character will be the at the rate. So why we are using this at composable? Why before calling function also why we are using this one, like this composable helps that taken that it converts the data into the text. The function of this composable is if it converts the data into the text. So that's why you are every time while calling the function, every time whenever you call the function, whichever the function you are calling, you have to use the art composable annotation before calling function. You can see in your code like a function after that at composable, you can see that function greeting and all in your codes. And in the preview also, at preview and then at composable, after that only you can call that function. And that preview is the another annotation. It is just used for like you can see that output in your preview, right? When you added the at preview only, you can see that output in your preview. Otherwise, your preview is not opening, or you can't see that output in the preview. So these are the two annotations we are now using. Later, you can learn more annotations and all. And modifier. And another one thing is of modifier. Like modifier is an adding spaces to the text. Adding spaces to the text. It's just an simple thing. Modifier is just a simple thing. Just it is adding the space for text. One word to one word and length width. After that, spaces will be added through modifier. I hope you all of you understand these concepts. Okay. So we can move on to the session 3. Like in session 3, we have to open, like we have to create an happy birthday card. I already told you guys what we are all doing here. So I will give you one task. Why I am giving this, I will tell you. So I will give you one task. Like you just create that happy birthday card, and just try to change that in message. Try to change the message, like whenever you created the new project, that sample code will be the Android Studio will give the sample code. So in that sample code, the output will be the hello Android only. Every time it will give the same sample code, but it will change the theme of that code. That's it. So that every time, like whenever you created the new project, the output will be the hello Android. So you just change the text message as the happy birthday Sam, whichever the name you can give. I will just tell you that happy birthday Sam. Okay. So I will give you the task. Like you just try to change the text message in that. I know you just change that message, hello Android, to, greeting Android to that happy birthday. No, not that one. You have to call a function. In the function, you have to change that calling functions, and some other changes will be there. I will orally tell you that functions. I will just orally tell you the functions in the next session. In the next session, in the next session I will share my screen, and I will tell you how to do the this happy birthday card, and fully we can do in the next session. We just giving the two text messages and font size changing, and some other things will be there, aligning, alignment will be there, and for add images also, or we can do it in the next session. So I will give a task like just try to change that message, happy birthday Sam, get an output as an happy birthday Sam. So try to do these things. Why I'm telling, like in the last session, in the session one, no sorry, see in the session two, you all know about how to change the text message, because we are just changing that greeting card. In that greeting card, we are changing the text as an hi, my name is Meghna, or some many other names you are giving, right? So for that only, you are already learned that one, how to change that one. So you just try that one, try that learning skill here. Go to that, and one thing you did all know how to create new project in the Android Studio. For starting, it will directly take you to that new project, and it will ask you. You just did that, selecting that new project, after that empty activity and giving name. You are already selected that one. But now, whenever you open the Android Studio, it will open in that greeting card app only, because you are already, you did only that one app, so it will open in that app. How can you go and create your new project? Did you all know or not? Okay, you are all knowing that one. Okay, that's good. Okay, some of them are not knowing. I will just tell you the orally how to create the new project. Okay, you are all know main menu, right? In that main menu, click on that main menu, the four lines in the top left corner. Click on that four lines, just the main menu. In that file, choose the option file, and that in the file option, click on new. In the file option, click on new, and after that, click on new project. First thing, in the click on main menu, choose the option as a file, choose the file option, and click on to that new. After that, select new project. Select new project. And later you can know how to do that. Like it will open that page, that templates will be one side and activities will be one side. In the template, you can have to choose the phone and tablet, and in the activity, you have to choose that empty activity. Click on next. After choosing the activity, empty activity, click on next, and after that, in that name column, change the name as an happy birthday card. Change the name as an happy birthday card, and just check your minimum SDK is in API 24. After giving the name, just check your minimum SDK is at API 24, and after that, click on finish. After that, click on finish. That's it. Your new project will be created. So in that code, you have to change that message. Try to do that message. Try to get an output as an happy birthday, Sam. So after that, and in the next session, I will tell you how to give that another one text message, and the text message, and also font changing font sizes, alignments, and adding images will be happen in the next session. I will teach you in the next session. Don't simply change that message as an happy birthday. It will not good. You have to change that calling functions also. You can see that composable part. You can see now in your sample code, it will be a function greeting in the parenthesis. String modifier is there. That greeting function is there, right? You have to change that one. And in the preview also, you have to change the calling functions. And in our starting point on create set content will be there, right? There also you have to change messages. Then only you can get that happy birthday message. Simply changing the message, it's not good. So try to do this thing. And if you are getting output, it is good. If you are not getting output, it will be also good. If you are trying, is the best thing. So just try, and if you get that output, good. Otherwise, we will see in the next session how to do these things. Okay, right? Did you all try? Try to do that one? Okay. Okay, that's the good thing if you're all trying to do those things. Okay, we will wind up here for this session. Why? Because if you have started to that happy birthday card, it will take it too much time. We can't end it in the center. So that's why I'm winding up early. So we will wind up here. See you on next session in that 4 o'clock. Try to do those things and all. And the for today's task will be how to complete it. Session one fully completed is already completed, and session two you have to complete your to dos, the assessments, labs, AADK tasks, and all these things because session two is already completed. We are already created the great greeting card app, and also we are already done with connecting emulator and connecting to that physical devices also. So the session two is already completed. You have to complete your all other things in the session two. The task will be the completing the session two, and also try to get an output of happy birthday. Got it right? Okay, that's good. Okay, okay. So we will wind up here. See you in the next session at 4 o'clock. Till then, bye.